Hello and welcome to another update video about DOT. Yeah, DOT really, the bears really maxed it out yesterday. That's a bit of a problem there. They really maxed it out. It's what we can see on the other crypto charts as well, basically. We can see that the price retraced a lot, but didn't break down far enough so that we can clearly favor the white scenario, which is more bearish but still bullish. But it did indeed hold the orange support area. It did never break below the previous low. And these double bottoms typically do not really indicate strength. So we are still looking for potentially another low. Of course, I cannot rule out it's going to go up directly from here. But whenever we have these, double bottoms, it typically tells us that something different might be going on. Let's talk about the potentials. I see the same characteristic, the same pattern currently on various altcoin charts, and they might all end sort of in a similar way. So let's talk about that. So first of all, in the let's say the preferred, because it's the clearest pattern, but not necessarily the one that has to play out, but in the preferred scenario, the market would basically move up from here in a fifth wave into the region of $10.21 plus. Okay, that would be the possibility for the market to generate a 5-wave move in a leading diagonal would be the most ideal pattern. Okay, if that happens from here more directly in basically an A, B, C structure, or if we have the wave 4 here somewhere, as long as the $6.28 level is holding, technically this pattern is valid. I mean, it's also valid below that, but it's all about probabilities. Basically, this pattern below 628 will become improbable. And yeah, I will consider it dead below 628. It's not really invalidation. You know, the invalidation point for this scenario would be much lower, but it's, what's probable. Okay, so for now, I think it could still turn around here in the yellow scenario. But yeah, I have no evidence it's doing that other than a small reversal candle. But obviously, that kind of double bottom indicates that it doesn't really give me a lot of strength here at the moment, this pattern. Okay, so anyway, we can discuss about all the microstructures here. It's not very helpful. 628 is the key support that needs to hold either way. Okay, if we make another low here or not. So the support is at 628, and that needs to hold whether we go up from here or there's something like this. Okay. But that would all be acceptable still within the yellow wave count. 628 is the magical number. Okay, and what is below 628? So below 628, we're dealing with the white count, which would mean that the price has not managed to form a 5-wave move up, at least not a clear one. And then I would assume that this was just a 3-wave top in an A wave. We have a pullback in wave B. As I said in previous videos, it actually looks quite good as the white count. A wave, high B wave. It's not even a high B wave, it's a normal B wave that reacted to our resistance parameters, and then the C wave down would be unfolding now. However, again, the 628 level decides between the two. And if we break below 628, the white count could find support at 584, 519, and 439. Below 439, I haven't got anything clearly bullish yet. Now, as you can see here, so that's the key level that distinguishes between the two. I think it gives you one parameter to watch. It's very, very simple. However, there is, of course, a degree of complexity here that's introduced, first of all, through the head and shoulders pattern. Yeah, I mean, they don't always work out, right? I mean, that's one thing. We don't need head and shoulders patterns if we have Elliott Wave, because it gives us all the context we need already. Elliott Wave tells us that, yeah, a breakdown is definitely something we have to consider. Also the head and shoulders, I mean, if that breaks, it could just go to 628 and find support. And, but it is something to mention. It would be in line with the white count. Now, however, what's worth mentioning is that even in the white count, we might see a more extended B wave. Okay, I see that potential on many charts, that this B wave could extend, and that we're dealing here with A, B, C in wave B, and then we go down. I've just discussed that in the Matic video as well. I see that on a few altcoin charts, but that's nothing really that we can predict. I just think it is exactly the spot from where that extension of a B wave would start. Yeah. So I don't want to bring all these potentials onto the chart. For now, the 628 level basically distinguishes between the two is the important level. And just be aware that it could easily, in an extended B wave, rally into resistance again. So I've left the resistance parameters on the chart. And yeah, I mean, be aware that also B waves can overshoot. So it's just standard resistance. The most important parameter here for me, or let's say the two most important parameters are really 628, which is the golden ratio, which basically, if that breaks, it takes out the yellow count. And then 439, because this is the next main bullish support level. There's really nothing clearly bullish below 439 left. That's my update about DOT. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.